Hey, what's going on? Today is January 12th, 2023. Today is the 12th video. And, at first I was like, man, I don't know if I have anything to report new. And my wife was like, what are you talking about? You did business. And I'm like, I don't feel like I did. And I actually did. So we sent off the non-disclosure agreement yesterday. We got that signed, sent that to the other broker. That broker sends that back. We request the executive summary and the financials. They send us the executive summary, and there are a couple of things on the financials that are missing, but we should get those hopefully tomorrow. And I sent all of that over to the client. So even though it's a small step, it is a necessary and it's an important step. And it's just like when you're watering a seed, right? You think that, you go outside and you water the soil and you're like, okay, I just put like maybe a quarter of a gallon watering these plants. I'm not seeing anything different right now. And how important was that step, really? Was it necessary? And absolutely, yes, it was necessary, to help that seed to sprout. And even though it seemed like a very insignificant step, it's a very important step. And the same can go for the things that we're doing in our lives, whether it be with our families, whether it be for ourselves. Small things that we are doing that we think that may be insignificant are really very, very important. And these are steps that could be towards improving your mental health, your physical health, your emotional health, your spiritual health. A lot of times you don't see miraculous growth in these particular areas of life. And it's always, for the most part, not always, but for the most part, it's very incremental, very small and incremental. But then when you step back and you look at where you've come from over time, you then can see the growth and the changes. And I think that's the same way with regards to being an entrepreneur. You'll take a lot of steps that you may feel like are insignificant, such as I'm making these videos on the daily, and I know maybe only 2 or 3 people, from what I'm seeing, are seeing it. One is being my wife. And it's like, man, do these really matter? But yes, they do matter, because they may seem insignificant now, but they will become very important later. But then also, you just never know. The video may not be needed to reach the masses, but it could be needed just to reach that one person and to help that one person right themselves mentally by being motivated and inspired and change the trajectory and the direction of their life. And if one video does that, whether it had 1 view, 1,000, 1,000,000, but if it was just 1 or 2 views and it was able to change somebody else's life for the positive, then I won. Then I won. That was the butterfly effect. It's a ripple effect. And insignificance may appear to be like that in life, but just remember that more than likely what you consider to be insignificant is really important on a grander scale. Very much so. But I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. I'll see you on tomorrow. And thank you. I'm just very grateful for each and every one of you that are taking the time out to support me on my journey. So if you have any comments, suggestions that I can do to make myself better, encouragement, etc., constructive criticism, I'm all for that too. Please do share. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.